Okay, speaking. This joke's getting real old.
He peered down at the prey pile, a slight smirk to his maw. We're running a little low, he peered over his shoulder. I'm going to top us off for the day, alright, Willow Song?
Ah, yes, it is getting low. Can you grab a bird if you can? She purred softly.
I'll try my best. He turned to MapleShard. Count on me to bring back some prey. I'm heading out, he called as he ran off, not waiting for a response. He snuck out of the bush, his senses on high alert as he leapt the fence, dropping his bird and smiling up at Briar. He prodded the bird with his paw. I was catching this for you, he said with a sly smile.
She smiled, purring as she crouched down to take a delicate bite, like a proper she. Why, thank you. She hid her bite behind her paw. Did you have a good day?
So are you actually not gonna eat my food?
Ham num num.
It's better now, since I'm with you, he said with a heavy purr, leaning next to Briar.
She smiled, pawing his head a little. So, how'd you escape from your two legs this time? Maybe you should stay the night for a change?
Fled between their paws as they went outside their nest, he awkwardly spewed out. But I can't stay. You know that. I don't want them to worry.
She sighed, her ears falling a little. But I worry about you.
He smiled, wrapping his tail around her. I know you do. Why don't we spend some time together while we have it? He stood up. Let's head to the barn.
Hey guys! Hawk's here! She grinned.
Viper sounded a bit annoyed, yet he smiled and greeted him friendly. Hello, Hawk.
Yeah, hi. Emerald mumbled so we could debate. Is there a reason the two-leg cat is here?
He narrowed his eyes at Emerald. You got a problem with me being here with my mate?
She stepped forward, trying to soothe Hawk. Now, there's no need for anyone to be aggressive here. Let's all just relax.
Mate? Since when was that a thing? Emerald sneers. Just don't bring your two legs around here and I won't carry you a new pelt.
Fine, whatever. I could take you, he hissed before clearing his throat. Kitty pet or not, he said, flicking his tail nervously.
Whatever you say, softy, she spat, padding back to her resting spot.
You know what? I don't feel welcomed here. My two legs actually want me in their nest. He stormed off with a flick of his tail.
But wait! You just got here! I haven't seen you in so long, please! She frantically tried to beg as he padded away in a huff.
He tilted his head. I'm just frustrated right now. I came here to relax, not to be pestered by some barn cats.
But I'm a barn cat. A tear fell down her maw, trembling.
He sneered at her emotions briefly before returning his caring mask. I'm not judging you, but I need to start my trek home. It's getting late anyway.
She sighed, turning from the door. Alright, see you soon. She padded away.
He rolled in wind scent and dust, covering the smell of barn cats clinging to his fur.
She turned to Hawk-Swoop as she saw his maws was empty. Weird. He never comes home without prey. Hawk-Swoop, was there no prey out? She questioned him.
He shook out his fur, his eyes lighting up as he saw Willow Song. Willow Song, my beloved. He changed the topic. Are you well? You look... He thought of his next words carefully. Not yourself.
She turned away. Just really tired lately. Maybe it's the heat.
He nuzzled into her fur. Let us head to our nest, then. He nudged her to her paws. Where did you go?
I fell.
He rolled over, having a rough night with Willow Song rolling all night. Morning, Willow Song, he huffed out, getting to his paws.
Morning, Hawk-Swoop, she mewed as she sounded tired.
He shook out his fur and began to head into the clearing, waving his tail for Willow Song to join him.
Hawk-Swoop and Willsong, please go near the Border Patrol. Make sure to go near the barn in case of any rogues.
He perked up, looking nervous on his paws as he slowly nodded to Willow Song to head out.
She nodded as she followed Hawk-Swoop. Hopefully they'll keep on their side.
Yeah, hopefully, he said as he quickened his pace. He raised his nose. Let's just get this over with. These barn cats freak me out, he hisses under his breath.
The barn is creepy, she mewed quietly.
Her eyes light up and she canters forward to Hawk. Hawk! She yelps, barreling atop them like a kit. She suddenly notices the other she and tilts her head. Who's this?
He jumped, his fur standing on end as he spat out like a scared kitten, the smell of Briar flowing in his nose. But, Briar, what are you doing? He hissed, his tone harsher than what Briar knew.
Briar, you know her? She spat out.
Her thoughts became full and she looked to Tom for answers. Who is this? She became more demanding in her tone.
His mind raced, trying to think of a quick reply. This is Willow. We share a nest. He groomed his fur, trying to calm his nerves. He needed to be cool right now.
She stayed silent as she was confused by why Hawk-Swoop only said Willow, but she dared not to argue as she stared at Briar.
She looked him dead in the eye, but blindly believing him. Oh, I'm sorry for presuming. She sat, smiling, feeling more at ease. Hi, Willow. I'm Briar.
He turned to Willow. Briar is a barn cat. Can't you smell that on her? His gaze drifted back to Briar. Briar, you should head back across your fence before you get yourself hurt, he growled.
Hi, Briar. She looked at Hawk-Swoop. I thought barn cats freak you out, she sneered.
She looked puzzled, but She noticed the urgency in his tone, and not wanting to scare him away from her, she nods. It was nice meeting you, Willow. She hopped atop the fence. Smooth!
She's across her fence. Let's just go, he said under his breath to Willow Song. As they left, he flicked his tail in goodbyes to Briar.
She stared at Briar at one last time as she felt something was off before following Hawk-Swoop.
Take care heading back to Two Legs, she yelps to them as they leave, waving an unsure goodbye with her tail.
Oh no. He patted, taking note of Willow Song's gaze burning into his pelt as he walked. MapleShard, he said as he sat down ready to give the patrol report.
Ah, Hawk-Swoop and Willsong. Tell me the report for the patrol, she said, perking up her ears.
We ran into a barn cat, but they went over their fence after a brief conversation, he said with fake confidence.
She stared at Hawk-Swoop silently as she looked away.
Alright. I'll make sure to keep note of that. We are having some herb problems currently. Can one of you go to the leader to join the patrol?
We need to talk first. She looked at Hawk-Swoop, catching him before he would run off.
I will join up with you after, he nodded to Fawnstar and MapleShard, turning away with Willow Song.
Who is that cat? And why did she say 2 legs?
2 legs? He repeated. I'm not sure. Her name was Briar, I believe? Or Bramble? I've had a few crosses with her. She tends to jump the fence, but means no harm, he said calmly. You know barn cats. They aren't all there.
She looked away. Alright, I trust you, Hawk-Swoosh. Swoop?
He smiled. Why wouldn't you, my sweet? He said softly, his voice like honey, as he gave his goodbyes and began to head out to join the bird patrol.
Stay safe in this rain.
He flew into the barn, his fur soaked, looking as if he was a drowned rat, heaving from the run. He looked up, shaking out his fur. Briar, he greeted.
She whips around. Who? Hawk? Her heart skips a beat, padding forward but stopping herself a little. What are you doing here?
He settled in closer to her, trying not to get her soaked as well, but craving her warmth. I've come to see you, my dear, he purred.
She giggled, looking at his drenched coat. You look like a drowned rat, she cackled to the others, forgetting about Willow and the strange meeting they'd had. She soothed herself against him, not minding his drenched fur. Just like when we first met, right?
He chuckled. Yeah. Oh my Star Clan, that was a brutal storm. But I did meet you from it, so it wasn't all that bad, I suppose, he purred, leaning into her.
Emerald yawns. You're flicking at the heavy rain outside. Star Clan? I thought that was a clan cat thing. Aren't you a kitty pet, Hawk? The large she questions, narrowing her eyes.
Oh gosh, I did say that, didn't I? He let out a scoff. There is a clan cat who visits my nest every moon. I suppose I've picked up on their tongue.
She nodded. Right. They use such silly phrases over there. And they've been nothing but trouble coming over the fence and all.
He wanted to change the topic, and quickly. Well, Briar, suppose you got room in this barn for me tonight? He asked.
Her eyes light up. Really? You'll stay the night? She leapt to a pause. Come on, I know just the nest to sleep in. And you should all relax. I promise Hawk won't eat you. Emeralds might, though. He hurried to fluff up the hay, trying to make it soft. Here, this'll be perfect.
This is nice. He poked around, wanting to seem grateful. Not as nice as my moss-colored kitty pet bed, he said smoothly.
She laughed uncomfortably. So, did you and Willow get up to much together in the moors? I hope none of those clan cats gave you any trouble.
Sorry for her tone. It was, he paused, thinking quickly, her first time getting away from the 2 legs. And she's so snarky. 'Tis why I tried to get away.
She smiled. I liked her. I bet she was a handful to share a home with, though. She laid in the nest, making herself comfortable. I hope you don't mind the others. They're just scared to meet you.
He purred, curling up to Briar with a yawn. I'll be fine. You don't need to worry about me. Let's forget about yesterday and enjoy the now, together.
The now.
Are you judging me, bro?
Yeah, I'm judging you because you're cheating on me.
I'm not cheating on you. You're cheating on me.
Nuh-uh. Do
Yeah.
you see me? You see me?
I don't
go
know
to
what
the
you
bar?
get up to when I'm away cheating.
She'd nod, purring as she settled close to the large Tom. Thank you, Hawk, for staying over. She purred, softly falling asleep.
He snuck away in the early morning, giving a brisk lick to the top of Briar's head before departing. My love, are you feeling alright? It's sun high and you're still in your nest. He nuzzled into her fur.
She laid in her moss bed as she gently looked up. You're back.
He smiled. Yeah, I fear I got stuck in the storm. I heated shelter in an old fox den for the night. I apologize profusely for not being here with you.
She purred as she nuzzled next to Hawk-Swoop. I'm glad you got home safe. Our kids would need a father. She let it slip out.
Yeah, our kids would need a father, I suppose. Wait, why bring up kids now? I'm pregnant! Pregnant?
Pregnant.
Pregnant! Pregnant!
Ganonat.
Pernaganant.
Purgant.
Purgatory!
She let out a small giggle. Well, I talked to Coco Fleck and she said I'm expecting soon. She mewed out.
What? You're pulling my tail, he screeched, jumping to his paws.
She let out a purr. Well, look yourself. She exposed her stomach.
Oh, my Star Clan Willow song. He pressed his paw against her stomach, proud. I'm gonna have kids! He jumped around, screaming with joy. Ah!
She purred and smiled. Well, this means I'll stay in the nursery now. It'll be lonely without you.
Speaking. Never mind.
Oh!
Oh! How the
Oh,
comeuppance!
How the what? You got tagged in the real world. What the How the covenant. He laid down with a plop. I'll be there every step of the way, he said with a wide smile on his mouth. This is such wonderful news. How are you feeling? He said, his eyes brimming with wonder.
I'm gonna go for a walk and stretch my legs before I'm completely stuck in the nursery den. She mewed out.
A walk? Oh, alright. I'll put myself to work then in your absence and get you fresh water from the gorge, he said, standing up.
She nodded as she walked out of the clan camp. She walked towards the fence, curious if that Briar cat was around.
Maria's perked. Is that? She peered closer. Willow?
She looked across the fence. Briar?
She trotted over. What are you doing over here? Isn't this far out for you? She seemed puzzled.
No, I'm right across the moor. I'm stretching my legs before I'm stuck in the nursery den, she spoke.
Her eyes widened. Wind Clan? But I thought... She trailed off, piecing the puzzle together slowly. I thought you lived with the two legs. And you're with kids?
2 legs? No, I want to be that mouse brain to go there, and no kitty pet would dare to go this far to the barn.
Her ears fixed against her head. Well, Hawk does. You should know that.
She sneered. Hawk? You mean Hawk-Swoop? He's no kitty pet. He's my mate and a great warrior of Wind Clan, she explained with almost love in her mew.
She couldn't hold back a snarl. You... Her mind snapped, and she tried to calm herself. I hope you have a pleasant trip back to the den. And good luck with the kids. I'm sure they'll be a puffle.
She nodded as she looked at Briar. Stay safe and watch out for the patrols. They're being extra careful due to less prey, she mewed as she trotted off with a flick of her tail.
She sneered, padding away from the fence with a burning uncontrollable anger in her broken heart, awaiting Hawk's next visit.
He made his way into the nursery following Willow's song, his maw full of wet moss for her. How was your walk? Hope you didn't exert yourself too much, he said, settling down, dropping the moss.
She yawned as she lay down and picked up the moss ball up. Thank you, Hawk-Swoop. My walk was lovely. I ran into Briar.
Briar? How did that go? He said, noting that she wasn't ripping off his pelt.
She purred. Oh, she was lovely. I think she's eaten too much two-leg food because she got us mixed up with kitty pets.
Oh, he gulped. Like I said, they aren't all there. He shrugged, his heart racing. Only a barn cat would think we were kitty pets.
She nodded. Yeah, she knows that I'm expecting kits.
His eyes go wide. She does? How much did you tell this random barn cat, my dear? He said, his jaw staying partly agape.
She looked at him. Well, she doesn't seem random that she knows a lot about you. Except that you were a Wind Clan warrior and the father of the kits.
Well, now she knows, he said, trying to clear the thought of Briar from his head. You should get some rest. It's almost sundown, and you'll need more rest for our kits, he said softly.
I suppose you're right. We have very long moons ahead of us, she said as she laid her head down.
Once he noticed Willowsong's breath evening out, he slowly stood up as to not disturb her. He licked the top of her head and left. He slumped in, heading for the barn, grateful for the soft, misty rain to keep him cool. He poked his head into the barn, making immediate eye contact with Briar. But, Briar, he called out softly.
She padded out, stopping in her tracks upon seeing Hawk, her pain turning to anger. You? Why are you here?
He hung his head low. No. He crawled into the barn, his gaze low. I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you, he wailed.
She snarled. Yeah, I know. You manipulated me. How could you?
Listen, I fell for you, and I never meant to. She was biting back tears. But I have a family I have to care for. I can't. He choked on his own words.
We should have had a family. We should have been together. How could you do this to me? How could you make me love you? She held out, her voice giving out.
His eyes shook. This was a mistake. You were a mistake. I caused this. I caused your pain, and I know I can never be forgiven. But I'm a father now, and I will put my kit first.
I think you should go now, Emerald hisses, stepping behind Briar, claws flexing against the wooden floor.
She hissed, tears dropping against the wooden planks. She couldn't find the words. She was taken aback by all this, her heart shattered. I loved you, and all I was the mistake?
I love you, but I've always wanted to have a family, a kit, and I can't give that up for you. He turned, looking away. I hope one day you have a family of your own. He sighed.
She looked at him, no longer seeing the lovable, soft Tom she'd once known, instead seeing a coward, shrinking from his own words. I will have a family of my own, just not with you.
I hope you do, he patted out, stopping at the door. Have a good life, Briar, but I warn you now. Don't even try to get near my family again. You'll regret it, and I'll make sure of that.
She snarled. And you, stay away from mine. She signaled to Emerald with a flick of her tail. The only thing I'll regret is being with you. Her eyes burned with hate.
Emerald hisses, lunging forward, claws outstretched. Get out, she spats. You have no place here, especially not with her.
She's beautiful. She looks just like you, Hawk-Swoop.
She really does. What do you think we should call her?
Perhaps TalonKit?
A beautiful name, just like you. I'll go grab the leader and tell the clan of the wonderful news. You just focus on rest, my love.
Willow Song, how are you feeling?
I'm tired.
I thought you would be. That was a rough delivery on you. Eat these. They'll help you recover your strength, and will help you fall asleep. You and your beloved TalonKit will be able to head to the nursery come sunup.
Thank you.